Come on. There we go. Okay, we're finally live. Okay. Hello, everyone. Sorry I wasn't able to stream yesterday. I had some appointment all of a sudden that I totally was not ever aware of, and I did not forget about it. Let's see. Can I pin this comment now? Because this thing won't. Yeah, it doesn't like me to. It doesn't like me pin comments for some reason. Whatever. We're gonna deal with it. Okay, so as you should be able to see on the screen right now. Well, first of all, we got my YouTube thing, which I might remove because apparently I think some people don't like it. That's not a stray. Not seeing any strays here, luckily. Anyways, our first goal for today is to get 2,000 payload buttons. I know what you might be thinking, Squirrely, why do we need 2,000 payload buttons? Well, we have, of course, if you've seen the last few streams, you would recall we've been working on that Nether highway. No, don't shoot me. Okay, there we go. So, oh, wrong way. We got this right now. But the issue is, mobs can spawn on there, mobs can spawn on here. We aren't going to place any buttons on here yet. We're going to get some light blocks for those. But the main issue is mobs spawning on the blue ice, and then it slows us down, you know? So we can at least reduce some of that. And another reason why I'm not focusing on this part right here is because I'm going to get stuff for that eventually. You know, I'm going to place them on this side, and then there's going to be a roof over it. So that's not a huge concern at the moment. Alright, and can we do this correctly? Yes, we can. I am a professional at this. Don't even suggest otherwise. And while I'm being a professional at this game, I'm going to make sure mic volume's actually good. Yeah, okay. Mic volume is not good, so we're going to have it sit around right here. Yes. Even higher. Is higher better? No, it's not, because I'm almost peaking. See, this is why I hate this. I don't like the knob controls for microphones, especially because my voice, at least right now, is really weird in terms of range. My voice, at least on the live streams, has a lot of range to it. This is not actually where I was supposed to go. I was supposed to go to that other place. I'm supposed to go to the Pale Oak Forest and get some saplings. See, the idea is we're gonna use Fortune 3 on some Pale Oak leaves to try to get 4 Pale Oak saplings. Am I still not? Okay. I don't know why my thing doesn't like to work, and then I can never recreate it. So the only logical assumption is that it is changing and YouTube is playing my game and says it is actually not, counter to popular belief, it is not that I'm just not pressing the right button. It's that YouTube is purposely messing with me because they know if they can get me crazy, then I'll just stream YouTube all the time, make them a ton of money. But what they don't realize is that I'm not making them any money right now, and I'm gonna stream all the time no matter what. Well, I mean, can't really do that if I have school, so that maybe that's not very true, but you guys get what I mean. Really the only thing happening in my life right now, so yeah. Alright, how many saplings do we have? I want to get like 6 to 8. I think Pale Oak stuff has a higher drop rate than normal Dark Oak, which is really nice because if you get a Dark Oak tree, you're not even guaranteed to get all the saplings back. It's a real struggle. That's why you always want to get like 2 to 4 trees worth of saplings when you go to a Dark Oak forest. Speaking of which, I think I might as well try to get some right now. And also get some of this wood. You know, more for our goal. So if we need 2,000 Pale Oak buttons, and that's not actually displaying right now, why is this stuff not displaying? It shows it displaying on OBS. And then I go here. I play the game. Ooh, I think I know why. This needs to be in front. Hold up. I might be moving up in stream world. Okay, I actually got to go here to fix that. Okay, so if you do this. Well, people were saying that the squirrely thing was popping up in front of the screen earlier.
There is a land where excitement.
No, we're gonna mute that. And apparently the pause screen wasn't working. So you know what? We're gonna roll with none of the text loading. It'll be fine, right, guys? I don't think we need to worry about that. Why would we need to worry about it? There's no reason. There actually really isn't really much of a reason to worry about it. Worst case scenario is someone doesn't know that we're trying to get 2,000 payload buttons and they see us in a payload forest. Well, really, it's like mining a ton of payload, but whatever. Oh, that's really neat. I'm just gonna press all of the buttons a ton of times, because the keypad that I have, it doesn't have toggle. No, I landed on the one spot that wasn't powdered snow. I'm so lucky. Okay, but the keypad that I have for all these transitions and whatnot, well, mainly like muting and unmuting stuff, they aren't toggles, so I have to have a mute button and an unmute button, which does come in handy, because I can just spam a button a ton of times with no repercussions. I really love this little jungle biome, and by the way, there is so much iron right there. That's why these big old mountains, they can be really nice to have, because you can get an ungodly amount of iron in no time. So I'm just going to place these over here. Probably should have gotten some of the open thingies, whatever they're called, but whatever. Alright. See, the trick is you just mine a bit of stone, and then you place it back, so it doesn't look like you mined anything. It just looks like a bare mountain. Yes. Subscribe for more hacks like that. Okay, so you know we can still do it there. We're gonna be generous, even. Oh, it's a calcite mountain. That changes things a whole lot. That is such a great building block. It actually muted when I did that, and you didn't hear the most ugly sneeze ever. So this is great. I'm not sure the calcite would really have a huge impact on my building as far as tunnels, but I mean, of course, in general, it would have a big impact. I think I need 6 to get up, and then we place them like that. Yeah. Do I even really need to mine all this iron? I feel like one day I'll be glad that past squirrely did this. Although this does not really help us on our journey to getting 2,000 payload buttons. But you know what? We have 44 logs. I mean, we're almost there if you think about it. It'd be like 500 logs, I think, if you do the math. How much is 500? I think it's a bit more than 400. I don't know much more than that, though. It's kind of beyond me past it's more than 400. Could be half of 1,000, but I mean, I'm not an expert, so I'm not the person to ask about that. Alright, let's see. Can we get... Oh, yes, we got so many veins on this side. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 things. And then bop, bop, bop. There's gonna be so many mobs under this. Under these patches and the big veins that I mine. I'm gonna regret this, but... You know, I'm not gonna regret it, because I'm gonna have marginally more iron. Instead of just building an iron farm. Which I was actually looking at iron farms because of a certain video that should be coming out soon. Subscribe to check it out. I'm sorry. Apparently I'm supposed to do that. No one's forcing me. Or no one's even pressuring me to do that. So it's really kind of my own. Dang it. Free will. I can just not do that, but I chose to do it because sometimes, once in a blue moon, someone will actually subscribe when I do that, and then my ego gets boosted, and that's really all the motivation I need to do something on YouTube. And we'll do that. I don't know where the other one would have gone. How much iron ore do we have? We have over a stack, and we are maybe almost halfway through. But that's probably a generous bet. If you're thinking wishfully in terms of we're going to get done soon. So that means that it's a good thing when it comes to the amount of iron that we have. Can we pick that up? I did. I'm just not very smart. Okay. Got these two. That can be left alone. Oh my. Oh my. Let's go. Oh, and we're playing some Moog City. This is the song that's in my stream starting soon video, but I don't know where the file is, and I can't play it anymore because some time ago, well, like 3 days ago, I downloaded Streamlabs because I saw that Streamlabs has cross-platform streaming, and I was like, oh shoot, Stream Elements won't let me do that, or I think they'll let me do it, but one of the things doesn't work, and the thing that it says one of the things is outdated, and the thing that's outdated is part of the thing that lets me stream, so I don't know what's up with that, but anyways, so I download that, and then I install it to OBS, and it turns out for some reason it redoes all your settings. So I was like, you know what, small price to well, not really small price to pay, but I'll do it if it means that I can do cross-platform streaming. And then it turns out after all of this, I get it set up. You need to pay $16 a month to do cross-platform streaming. What a scam, dude! Why would I want to pay $16 a month to do cross-platform streaming? Nobody is doing that. I mean, there's obviously people doing it if they have it at 16 a month, but now I know when it's broke as me. I mean, I don't even have Spotify Premium. Alright, we got a bit more ore up there. Okay. We might be coming to the end of the ore. Oh, it's going to be so fun to see how much I get from this. I'm entirely sidetracked right now. The goal is to get 2,000 payload buttons. I don't think mining any iron is helping me get there. So hopefully it's making the stream a bit more entertaining. I don't know. I don't think my streams are very entertaining in general. You know, actually yesterday, well no, today, before the stream started, I decided to play back a few of my clips from my stream a few days ago to see what the audio balance was like. Which, I mean, professional streamer, I've had the same audio setup for too much time for me to just check how it sounds now. But anyways, I don't even know where I was going with that. Oh yeah, I sound extremely dead. I know there's a problem with my videos. I was hoping that it would just play more towards the humor part, but it really just seems like I want to be doing anything else with my life right now. What is... Ooh, another name. Is that Yuan La Rosa? I'm a white kid in a white kid area, so I don't know how to pronounce the names that aren't Mark. So hopefully I pronounced it right. I'm sorry if I didn't. Ooh, we got... No, I'm stupid. What's up, Mr. Flower? Welcome to the stream. I hope both of you guys are having a great day. It could be the morning for you guys like it is for me, but I keep getting some international viewers. Like, if you... It's alright. Thank you. Thanks for your understanding. A few streams ago, I got a viewer from Malaysia. That's pretty cool. Like, one of my regular viewers is from Pakistan, I think. So, yeah. You can check out my edits. Yeah, I can do that after stream. I'm not gonna do it on stream, because, and the thing is, sometimes people just, sometimes it's like some 7-year-old on an iPad, and it's just really bad edits. I mean, I don't mean to disrespect the 7-year-old MLG edit iPad community that actually makes good edits, but, yeah, no problem. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. It's just, if I do that, then one day, if I actually get viewers, people will be asking me all the time, so I just feel like I need to set some boundaries or ground rules now, so that people in the future are like, well, you did it before, like, yeah, when I had no subscribers, so I'll make sure to check that out, well, if I can remember to do that after stream, although I don't have a very good track record with remembering stuff, but... Alright. Oh no, I hear Witch. Nope. So the trick is, If you have fire aspect, you just hit the witch. And then they immediately drink a fire resistance potion, so they can't throw a poison potion while they're drinking one. And then you're safe. That's one of the few tips I give out that actually is useful. Alright, come on. Come on. Go. Nope, nope, nope. Don't hit me. That is not nice. Alright, hello zombies. Oh, we are at 4 stacks. Well, approaching 4 stacks. How long have I been in this world? 376 days apparently. I stream in all of my time in this world, other than maybe like a minute or two trying to get a thumbnail, but I haven't done that in a long time. So other than that, all of my time in here has been on stream. Yeah, right now I'm working, well, I mean, not really right now, of course, but these last few streams I've been working on a Nether highway, and my goal for this one at first is to get 2,000 payload buttons so I can place them on the highway, or on the path part of it, so mobs don't spawn there and get in my way. I just decided to mine because I realized that the mountain nearby. I can actually show you the area. It's a really cool area. This isn't even in the iceberg area. It's just a cool one that I found on stream a few days ago. Actually, probably like a week ago at this point. Why did I get Silk Touch? Let's try to max out the gear. I like Silk Touch because you can Silk Touch ores. It takes up less space in your inventory. And then you can just get a lot more blocks than if you don't have it. No. Move! All of you, wait. Be patient, okay? Wait your turn. I am trying to do stuff. That is disrespectful. It bugs me when you do that, and I wish you would please stop. How's that gonna work? Oh, no. Well, apparently a bug and a wish doesn't mean anything to people who don't know manners. Furbickle? Yeah. If you couldn't tell, I named that. The actual good names were created by my viewers mostly. Which actually does bring up another thing. I still need to name my bow. I don't have Power 5 on it. I've broken a lectern around 1,000 times, not even any exaggeration, looking for Power 5, and I haven't gotten it. So, how long have I been streaming? My first stream was actually New Year's Eve 2024, but I only got back to streaming recently. I go through phases. It's like every year I'll be like, oh my gosh, I gotta grind content creation, and then I just go radio silent for a while. But hopefully this one isn't like that. I'm trying to take some measures to make sure it isn't. So yeah. But this year, probably like 2-3 weeks, I've been streaming almost every day. There we go. You don't usually watch streams? Yeah, I understand. I don't really watch them much either. I feel like watching a good stream can be way better than watching a video. If you find someone who knows what they're doing. So yeah, there we go. For more than 3 minutes, yeah, fair. Yeah, with streaming you really gotta grab people right away. So sometimes like, why are people not watching my streams at all? But it's like, well, first of all, I mean, have you heard me talk these last several minutes? It's not a very pleasant experience listening to me. But then also, like, live streams out of context can be really boring. Like, if you just pop in somewhere, then there's a decent chance that the person isn't talking, and then also, like, they're running around in a random mountain mining iron. Like, that does not seem like an interesting stream. Alright, so there's the portal. The cool area is, I think, over the mountain over here. So give me like 5 minutes to fly. It's not gonna be 5 minutes. Oh, I should see how much ore I get from how much raw gold I get from raw iron I get from the iron ore. There we go. That's the cool thing. So the backstory is I was trying to link up my mushroom fields portal because I found a mushrooms field biome before desert biome. This is the cool area. I found it on stream. I actually went 10,000 blocks in the wrong direction. So that wasn't fun. Hold on. And then I was like, oh my gosh, this is such a cool area. The only thing that can make it cooler is if there was a woodland mansion, and bam, woodland mansion right there. So yeah, maybe I should clip that and just eat off of all of the views that I get from that, but I don't know. Oh yeah, the pale oak trees were I forget when they added them, probably like 1.21, but yeah, it's a new biome. So I got a few saplings because the pale oak trees have buttons, and the actual wood type is like the plank color or texture is white. Yeah, I don't really like it a whole lot either, but the white buttons actually comes in handy here because I'm making a path to an iceberg biome. Well, I made a path to an iceberg biome, and I don't want to use warped buttons because a lot of the tunnel will just be blue. Because I want to use ice for the tunnel. Well, of course I have blue ice for the actual part that the boat goes on, but then I have ice for most of it, and then I'm gonna have snow on top. And I was like, well, I can't just use warped buttons because that's gonna look bad, and they're also a pain to farm. So we're gonna get some snow on there. Well, no, that's not what I was thinking. I was like, you know what? I know there's a pale oak biome, so I'm just gonna get some pale oak buttons because it's kind of like snow, like similar color to snow. So yeah. It makes the world look like a 1980s cartoon. Yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna check them out during the stream. I'll do that after. Don't worry. I'll even set myself a reminder on my phone. Oh yes, look at me being responsible. Hold on a sec. Why was it open to Disney Plus? I haven't used that in years. We haven't had it in years. Okay. I think 2 p.m. is a good guess. If I'm going past 2 p.m., then I have bigger fish to fry. Why aren't you a squirrel? So the backstory behind this skin right here is actually on Bedrock Edition. If you go to import a skin, there's this little placeholder guy that sits in the corner. I don't know why he's there, but I was like, you know what, it'd be cool if I made that my skin. So I was gonna do that, but then I realized it was boring, so I just added some more contrast, and then I gave myself a little fedora. But it doesn't really look very good because the fedora is actually part of the skin, so the pixels are off. But that's why my skin isn't a squirrel. I also just feel like it would not look very good if it was a squirrel. But it's totem. Someone made me a totem that was a squirrel, so yeah. Everything about my channel is centered around squirrels, except for my skin, which is really the face of it. Oh wait, it's not almost night. It's becoming day. So let's say we had 4 stacks and 22 ore. With fortune 3, how much do we get? Hopefully quite a bit. Oh, I didn't read that message. You're probably gonna go. I'll go to bed. another viewer from a long ways away. Looks interesting. Sub to your channel. No, I missed a message from a subscriber. I'm such a horrible streamer. I actually feel bad though. I don't know how I didn't see that. Yeah, he probably left. No. What a shame. I probably sound really sarcastic or unenthusiastic, but I actually feel bad. Hey, that's that canal I made some time ago. Really doesn't serve any purpose because I never go that way. Those are some mangrove trees I found. Those blocks right there, that's where my zombie spawner is. And of course, as you can probably tell, this is the main village that I started out at. Spawn is right over there, I think. That's where I started to mine some trees for a bit. So yeah, pretty... that's really all we can see. I was gonna make some horse stables over there. Everything else that I've done is really out of render distance. Although now that I think about it, I haven't really done a whole lot in this world. We've done a lot of nothing here. I'm gonna be honest. The cherry kind of ruins it. Yeah. It was really good. I planned it as like a wall of defense. Yeah, it doesn't match biome, I agree. I might remove it. I just feel like it's kind of like... I can't really mess with the look now, because I've already had it for so long. I've had this look for probably around a year. Should have done oak or jungle. Oh, I see. I don't think I want to touch this. Once I make an actual, like, kind of base area, I'm probably gonna not really be here much anymore. I went all the way to build height. No way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Wait, that's more than I need. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna look at my inventory because then it'll... You don't like my pickaxe? What don't you like about my pickaxe? What'd my pickaxe do? Come on. Because it's a gold digger? Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I'll have you know that, though, it's a very respectable gold digger. It's a gold digger with standards. Maybe after I get this highway set up, I should do some netherite mining. That's not gonna be this stream, by the way. I still have probably several streams of just mining ice, so it'll be a whole process. But maybe after I get my nether hub set up, I'll do some more ancient debris mining. Or I could do it in between, because I probably have a lot of mining to do. Because I think for that cool area that I just showed you, the plan for that part of the nether hub will be I try to make a small, like, model of it in the nether. So that'll take a lot of resource gathering, even if it is kind of small. It'll take a while and a lot of durability on tools. Come on, hurry up! I'm running out of things to talk about. Goodness, this takes so long. Why am I getting laggy all of a sudden? This is weird. Come on. I'm hoping I can get like 10 stacks. Okay, we're actually at a normal frame right now. Okay, no, I ran out of inventory space now. You thought my profile was with Brontosaurus. I might make it the... I'll show you what I'm considering turning my profile into. So someone made me... I can just click here. Someone made me this piece of fan art. And I already use it as my pack icon for my texture pack that I have. That I'm making on Bedrock Edition. So I might just make my profile picture that. The dude who made it's pretty chill. I mean, let me use it for the pack. It seems like he wants me to use it for stuff, so he'd probably like to see me use it for that. Of course, I'm gonna ask him first, but you might make a cool edit about squirrels. Yes, we love squirrels, brother squirrels. Gosh, there's that one new dog sound. It sounds so vicious and mean. I don't understand. Even if there's nothing attacking it, it'll be like, bleh, squirrels. It took me an embarrassing amount of time to learn how to spell squirrel for someone whose nickname has had something to do with squirrels for years. Because the squirrely username comes from like 5th grade. I went to this school. It was an environmental school, and it was one of those that has that we're family, not friends type dynamic. That cringy stuff. And we all got nicknames, and the nickname that they gave to me was Squirrel because I was really fidgety. Because I have some pretty bad ADHD. Can you go back to the lush cave? Probably not. I want to stick on track for this stream because I get sidetracked really easily. But I can do that in a future stream, unless if there's a specific reason like If you just want me to get some resources, then I might do that, because I probably need that anyways. In fact, now that I say that, I'm probably just going to get some of the replenishable blocks from there. Yeah, since all my stuff is there. You have bad ADHD too, yeah. You know the struggle. It gets you in trouble a lot. Yeah. I remember the first medication I was on made everything worse. And now it turns out I might have some form of epilepsy or something. It's nothing serious. Like, I mean, I've had it my whole life, and I'm only finding out now. So it's not like some life-altering diagnosis or anything. It's not like cancer or something. It's not gonna get worse. But anyways, apparently they might want to put me on medication for it. And their description for the medication, as far as like how it works and the side effects, is almost one-to-one to that nightmarish medication they put me on for like ADHD a while ago that gave me really bad anger issues. I already had anger issues, so it just made it worse. But yeah, I was a different person then. Trust me. All right, I think I should be like going this way a bit more. Yeah, he took medication that made me very emotional for some reason. He wouldn't eat and randomly cry and starve. Yeah, it's not very good. That sounds really like unsympathetic or whatever. I feel kind of bad. I just don't really have very. I don't react much to very serious things like that, or I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know what it is, or how to describe it. And that very much relates to another thing that happened, but I'm not going to disclose that for personal reasons. You don't take anymore because I learned how to calm myself down smart. Yeah. I wish I could do that. You just kick your feet out or stuff. Nice. Yeah, I just turned like. Well, actually, that's unrelated to that. Sometimes when I'm sleep deprived, this is an unrelated thing, but I remember some time ago, I was sleep deprived. Like, I was not getting like any sleep whatsoever. And at some point, it got so bad, like I was just absolute nonsense. My mom she thought I might be drunk or on something, which is really bad considering, like, if you know me, I'm not just really a nerd. I'm just a really weird person. That happened to me too. Dang. Yeah, it turns out insomnia is a side effect for a lot of ADHD medications. It kind of sucks. Alright, so let's get. I think I can get some. What's up here? We got one random pale dark oak log sitting there. Interesting. Alright, so we're gonna get one of these guys. Are these guys. Hold on. What are those things called? Flower thingies? I'm just gonna say spores. Haploid or diploid? Oh, this is some freshman year biology. If I lock in, I can remember. Oh, what's up, TerraVision? Welcome back. You don't even have a hot house? Dang. Yeah, my house gets kind of hot or really cold because it doesn't have very good insulation. I got this window AC this year. My mom absolutely blessed me with it. It was like $200, so a bit of a big purchase, but it's really nice. Our spores, Minecraft, what's it called? Renewable. Our spore blossoms. Okay. Spore blossoms are not renewable. What about drip leaves? Are drip leaves renewable? I mean, I think they can like grow, and then you can probably like get more from them that way. Now we're gonna do this. Okay. Now let's see. I just need moss blocks because all those other things you can get perfectly fine, and I already have moss blocks anyways. But whatever. That should be everything that I need from here. I think another time if I need the spore blossoms, I'll come back. But since they're not non-renewable, I'm not gonna get a ton of them right now. Chromebook? I don't know what you're talking about with a Chromebook. I mean, I use Google Chrome, but that doesn't mean I have a Chromebook. I don't think you can actually play Java Edition on a Chromebook. I used to have a Chromebook and it was miserable. Now I have a PC. I just have Chrome as my default browser. I think a lot of people use Google for their default browser. I must be going the wrong way, but I think if I know I'm supposed to be, yeah, so I'm gonna. Okay, yeah, I just need to go that way. Wait, where's my boat? There's my boat. You were watching on your laptop. Yeah, that makes sense. Watching live streams on a laptop is such a... Oh, no. It can be a great experience. Alright. Holy crap. Dude, that does so much damage. What? Alright, here's the move. If I can actually hit the boat. We run in. Boom. Oh, yes. Oh. I did see that Minecraft was adding a version for Chromebooks, though, which is pretty interesting. And there we go. Alright, and we can get back to our journey of trying to get 2,000 Pale Oak buttons. Because we want to put buttons on here. Yeah, it's gonna be a journey, man. They have a version for a Chromebook, yeah. I just can't imagine it's good. I remember crashing a school Chromebook by accident by opening, like, a few tabs, like 10 tabs. One time for fun, I decided to look up the school Chromebooks, and it turns out they had 4 gigabytes of RAM. Education Edition, yeah. You can actually enable Education Edition stuff on Bedrock Edition, which is pretty neat. Need to more ice blocks so you don't have to keep adjusting yourself with the boat. Yeah, of course. I think I'm gonna do that this stream after I get the Pale Oak stuff. But my main priority is making that as functional, and then I can get back to the other stuff. I'm sorry, man. I'm not gonna watch him during the stream. And there we go. No, I haven't seen the new Spider-Man yet. I don't really watch that stuff, but see, the thing is with those new movies that come out, I don't really watch movies much in general, so it's not like I didn't watch this specific one. But with all those movies, like when a new Spider-Man movie comes out or something like that, people are like, oh my gosh, it's so good. But the thing is, they say that for all of them, so I never know if like how good they actually are in comparison to the others. Oh, we're finally out of all the stuff. Okay, we had so many stacks of this. Yeah, I might check it out. I'll probably check it out with my friends or something. I know one of my friends wants to see something at a movie theater with me. I think I haven't responded for like a month or so. I'm a bad friend. I was so self-conscious because he just wouldn't respond to my text messages, and now I'm not responding to his. I feel kind of bad. I don't know how you'd see my reaction, but I'll check it out. If you mean like just me talking about them, yeah. Yeah, I might check it out and see how it goes. I'm not gonna watch it on stream. I'm gonna get copyright claimed. Come on, saplings, get 'em. Come on. All right, we got 12. All right, I think that should be good. I don't think we need to worry about saplings so much. Crap. What is this weird generation of pale oak trees? I hate this. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I want to see how many I normally get from the oak trees. No, I've had Bruno Mars, like the YouTube detection thing, copyright me for having 2 seconds of a Bruno Mars ad. So, it's pretty ruthless, especially with those major, like record labels, studios, like whatnot. those things are ruthless with copyright. You can't get away with anything. All right. Okay. We have over 2 stacks. Funk isn't copyright. Yeah. Well, I mean, you gotta pick the right funk song, and also, there's not the copyright doesn't really like it doesn't really exist at all for shorts and stuff. Okay, let's see. Do I have any like really fast smelter things? Any super smelters? Probably not. So here's the move. We grab this. What do I have the most? What type of wood do I have the most of? I don't know. Probably cherry. So I want to get like 4 blast furnaces, which means... Okay, I'm going to need so many chests. How many do I need? Your edits are on shorts. Nice. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how I misclicked that. Okay, so if we have 8, that's enough for the top chests. Then we need 2 hoppers. So we need double 8. We need 16. We're using half a stack of logs on all this. Okay. And then we're going to need even more iron because of the blast furnaces and the hoppers. Then we need a lot of smooth stone. We need 12 smooth stone, so we need 40. Well, not. We need to be able to smelt 24 items, which is 3 pieces of coal. We need to time it exactly. How much stone do I have? Okay, I have enough stone easily. All right, let the race begin. I don't know if I'll do much reaction content. It's not really down my lane. Now, real quick. Okay, so if I want to make 2,000 buttons, I need 500 pale oak logs. We divide by 64. I need almost 8 stacks of pale oak logs for just buttons. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm gonna do it. That's one of the things I'm trying to do to make sure I don't burn out. I'm not gonna do whatever gets the most clicks because I did that before and it gets really boring and you just hate doing YouTube. And that's why I kept stopping. Come on. Okay, there we go. The trapdoors are just so I don't walk into them. What's up, River? How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good day. So I need 8, so I just need that. And then we can do that and that. There we go. So I have enough hoppers now. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do it. You're gonna have to give me $2.99 for me to do it. To clarify, that is a joke. If you actually, well, you can't donate through Super Chat, but even if you did donate $2.99, I would not do that. So do not donate $2.99. If you donate any amount of money, don't expect anything out of it. Why are you making so many buttons? That's a great question, River. So I had to place it on my water bottle. Basically, that highway that I've been working on, this is already smooth stone. I am stupid. Okay. So the way the Nether highway will work, right? So we got, how can I demonstrate this? We have ice right here, right? You go zoom on the ice. But the Nether roof, it's all bedrock, and mobs can't spawn on bedrock. So if you have blocks here, if those blocks are in any spawnable distance, mobs will absolutely spawn on those. So I need to place buttons on the ice so mobs can't spawn on the ice. And then I just have to make sure to spawn proof the rest of it, or at least make it so mobs can't spawn inside the tunnel because A, they could attack me, and B, it just make everything a whole lot slower if I'm always running into mobs. So that's why we do that. Really tedious process, but it's kind of necessary. And I'm making a ton of blast furnaces right now because I did some quick iron mining at a mountain biome that I found, and oh boy, those give you so much iron, dude. I have over 10 stacks, I think. Okay, so let's put it right here. How about that? Okay, so we do that. And then put those there. Actually, you know what I could do? I could put even the hoppers in the ground. So we'll go 1, 2. We'll do that. And then this just makes it a lot more low profile. Makes it not as much of an eyesore. It'll still be an eyesore, but not as much of an eyesore. There we go. Sweet. Or do I just do it like that and have the chest there normally? That's not supposed to be there. Right. I forgot it goes into there. We'll just do that. How about that? Okay. So put this grass in the grass chest. Yes. Amazing. Okay, maybe it's not over 10 stacks. It's almost 10 stacks. And I can fit exactly 8 stacks at a time. Yes. So that's the thing. I feel like that might be uneven if I put it right into the chests. That's the issue. So I'm just going to put it into the hoppers for now. So that's 2 stacks per furnace, that is. I can just leave this unsmelted for now. So 2 stacks and 28 per furnace. Or 2 stacks and 22, excuse me. So now I need 8 coal blocks. I don't have many coal blocks, do I? I probably should have also mined the huge quantities of coal that was over there. Alright. I'm not sure if that's going to be close to enough to justify not making an iron farm. I'm not sure if I ever would make an iron farm on this world, though, because I have to stream everything. And that'd just be a really boring series of streams. Although I am making a Nether highway, and that's also really boring. Alright, we got another tree grown. Let's do some chops. Let's see how much we get from a small pale oak tree. How many logs we get. And also we can check how many saplings we get, because I don't have any saplings on me right now. There we go. So we get 37 logs from a small one. Alright, this shouldn't be too hard. It shouldn't take too long. Actually, we don't even need that many. Okay. So if we chop like 16 trees, we'll have more than enough. We probably only need to chop like 12 trees, probably. Also get a bit of sugarcane. Hopefully we can make some rockets as well. Alright, I don't know if I left any behind. I always do a sweep, go back, make sure I didn't leave any. Because you always drop at least one piece. Oh, and I only dropped one in that entire thing right there. Okay, sweet. I'm just gonna do that. There we go. I have a lot of water breathing potions. I guess I was gonna go to an ocean monument at some point. Oh wait, my shovel. Oh, that's my Fortune 3 shovel. Oh, so I didn't lose that. Yeah, I didn't lose it because it was in my ender chest. Shovel survived. Alright, so far, we already get enough to plant another tree. So I don't think we need to worry about that. I could just go to the pale oak biome and chop down a ton of trees, but I don't want to deforest it. I feel like it'll look kind of ugly in that area. Because part of the appeal of that area is just the natural beauty of it. Which, I mean, I know it's Minecraft, but it's Minecraft, but still, it looks pretty cool, so I don't want to deforest that area. Oh, right, I have all of that bone meal. I can just use it. Where did I put the bone meal? This is the stuff I make the bone meal for. So I can use it on stuff so stuff doesn't take as long to make. Where is it? What in the world? What could I have done with it? I mean, it wasn't in the shulker box, was it? Is it not in my inventory? No. I must have put it back in the chest then. See, guys, look at me being smart, using the process of elimination. There's the bone meal. Oh, yeah. I know what I'm doing. Alright. Now we see how many this gets us. Hopefully more than 37, because I mean, this looks bigger than the other one. And some of them grow with all those different things on the side. So those are always really nice for logs. 43, okay. Not bad. Yeah, kind of like this, but sometimes they have even more. Those are my favorite ones. A bit more annoying to chop, but you get so many logs. No. Okay. Apparently I don't know how to do this. I've chopped. I don't want to know how many spruce logs, and I still can't do it right. How many logs have I chopped? Spruce logs, I mean. And we can just go most mine to 10,000. Wow. I have mine 23,000 packed ice. My goodness. Okay, yeah, I can pick those up. Alright. And almost done with this tree. Okay, so now I need to just make some more. Oh. I heard a notification, but I don't see a new message. I don't know what that is. Oh, yes, we're over halfway done already. Maybe someone liked or subscribed or something. I don't know. It doesn't tell me. Why does it seem to get so much brighter when I place the tree there? Oh, probably because the light gets redirected. How many buttons? I haven't crafted any buttons, but I did the math, and I need almost 8 stacks. And I am like halfway there. I have a lot of bone meal, so and these trees give you a lot of wood. So like 37 seems to be pretty standard. I think pale oak trees give you more saplings than dark oak trees do, which is really nice. Because I don't have to worry about running around or running out. 2 stacks? No, it shouldn't be 2 stacks because 2,000 pale oak buttons. A log gets you 4 buttons, so that'd be 2,000 divided by 4 equals 500. 500 divided by 64, because the number of stacks is 7.81 stacks. Two stacks of logs doesn't get you there. 2 stacks of logs would only get you 16 stacks of sticks. And you get more sticks than buttons from a log. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no problem. I'm lucky that I decided on pale oak, because these are it's way easier to get a ton of pale oak than oak, or even dark oak, because dark oak you always have to worry about how many saplings you're gonna get. All right, where are we at right now? Okay, yeah, like we're already almost there. By the way, Spin, I know I can trust you. Do you see text on the screen? It's Nitro! Nitro's back! Will you use Late Matica? I don't need it. Although that does bring up another thing, because I've been working, as some of you saw with the community post, I was starting to work on designing Nether Hub. And I was like, I don't know if you guys could tell, but I was designing that in Bedrock Edition. Because Bedrock Edition more optimized, easier to use for something simple like building. But I was like, you know what? If I could figure out how to use Matica, then I could make it on Java and just copy and paste it. Oh yeah, you're back, baby. Let's go. Yes. But I couldn't get Matica working because the download that I found was for 1.16, or no, not 1.16, 1.21.6 through 1.21.8. But it automatically goes to 1.21.8, so it doesn't work. Alright, let's see. We just need a bit over a stack more. But can you guys see the goal of the 2,000 buttons? Because I can't see on OBS. But I also can't see the squirrely thing. And you guys were talking about seeing the squirrely thing last stream, so I really don't know. Well, I can see it on OBS. I can't see it on the stream on YouTube. Like the window that I have open. Okay. We just need probably like one more tree. Although I might want to get a bit more because I don't think it's exactly... I think it's a bit more than 1,000. I'd say a bit more than 2,000. I'd say it's... Well, hold on. 1,200, 800. Yeah, I think I want to get like a stack more. So we're going to try to get 9 stacks of logs. We're going to expand this a bit. So it'll probably take 3 to 4 more trees. Sorry about that, guys. I have to do marginally more tree chopping. But after this, we'll probably get back to mining ice. And it's going to be really fun. We're actually defeating mobs video. I swear, more than you expected. Yeah. Yeah, I've been trying not to do it as much because, I mean, my videos, well, I mean, that I guess was geared more towards kids, so that was irresponsible. But, at least right now, my stuff isn't, it's not really, the target audience isn't necessarily kids, because there just tends to be a lot of kids because it's Minecraft YouTube. But I realized that, like, you know, even though, like, that's not the target audience, that ends up being the audience, so I should probably try to not do it as much. Just because there will be younger viewers. That's not canon, it's my evil twin. Yes, I like that. Yeah, that's the correct theory, actually. Spin just figured out the puzzle that I've been trying to place. I've been trying to create all along. Spin has his third eye open. It's really cool like that. Yeah. Although speaking of videos, I should have one coming out this Sunday, because I try to upload on Wednesday and or Sunday at 12 p.m. I narrowed down my area a lot by saying 12 p.m. by accident, but I mean I know I've said it before. There's so much personal information about me that you could find if you looked for it. Not anything super crazy, I don't think. I mean, more than I like to show right now, but I mean, not more than I've shown before. Your last comment? The last one that I saw was about the defeating mobs, and I know I've been talking about that. Used to people swearing. Yeah, this is the other thing too. Is like, of course, it's not ideal for children to be around / do a lot of swearing, but it's really not the worst thing. There's so many worse things in the world that they could be exposed to. It's just the issue with that argument is that it makes it allows people to be really reckless and uncaring with their language around kids. 'Cause of course, and you want kids to stay kids as long as you can. Well, not really as long as they can, of course. You want them to actually grow up at some point, but you don't want to make their childhood a whole lot shorter. When it comes to, like, you know, whatever they're facing. You want to make sure you protect them and whatnot, but also, I feel like shielding kids from heavier topics can just. I don't think it's a good idea. Probably, of course, like them being naive, but also if you don't talk about some of that stuff, then it's harder. It can be harder for people in those situations to realize that they do need to get help. The Pinterest one. I didn't see one about Pinterest. YouTube probably just deleted it. Sometimes the messages don't go through or something. It's weird. You have a question? All right. Ask away. If it's, do I have a girlfriend, the answer is no. I don't know when people start to get those questions, but no. I mean, look, I'm streaming Minecraft on YouTube to like almost no one, so shouldn't be very hard to deduce the answer. I don't know if that's the right word. Whatever. I don't know what I'm on about at this point. It's time to place down some buttons. This one. Noob. Come on, let's be nice to our viewers, okay? We want positivity in the chat, in the Squirrel YouTube channel. We don't want people yelling at each other. Come on. You got a diary of questions. You just ask away with the questions. Of course, don't ask anything like super personal or weird, explicit, that type of stuff. But I like answering questions. You can't be nice, you're spin. What has become of my dearest viewers? No. How long? Oh my. This is gonna be such a pain to place. I don't think my wrist has recovered yet from the streams a few days ago. Just holding down mouse buttons all the time. This is exciting content, isn't it? Ban spin button. No, we aren't banning spin. Without spin, I can't get as much clout. Spin has made so much of my fan art. It's what makes me feel like people actually care about my opinion. He's too powerful. Yeah. I mean, there's not really any rules set here, but there are rules on the Discord server, which I do have. It's linked in the description, so if you want to join the Discord server, go ahead. Button. There we go. It's been a while since I updated the rules. I mean, I did update them recently after that situation that happened. How do you make fan art? You just kind of... I don't know how Spin does it, but you can just, like, draw it, take a picture, make something on Paint 3D, digital, however you want to do it. If you want to do it, anything is appreciated. I'm not gonna. If someone sends me fan art, I'm not gonna be like, oh no, this sucks. Never do it again. You have offended me. No. It's crazy to me that anyone wants to make any for me in the first place. It's really cool. So yeah. and just I guess send it to the Discord server. Oh, I'm already out of those buttons. See, this is why we need so many logs. We're not even in render distance of that end of it, and I'm already on my 3rd stack of logs. Drawing on what? I mean, it could be paper, really anything. You can do it like on a. I know there's some laptops are, well, most laptops these days are touchscreens. So if you have one of those, you can get like a stylus or something, do it on Paint 3D or some software. It really doesn't matter. Buttons. I think I might start doing something like what Technoblade did, and then and use some of the fan art for commentary thumbnails. Is it like drawing on paper then sending to his address? No, I'm not gonna put my address. Sorry. You can just send a picture of it through Discord. Banana. I love bananas. Bananas are such an underrated fruit in my opinion. Oh, it goes way quicker if I place it like this. Yes. And we're almost to the end of that. I really hope I have enough buttons. I don't know if I do. Starting to second guess my math here. Oh, okay. I'm not even halfway through my logs. Okay. I should be fine. I think I actually have room for two stacks of logs worth of buttons. There we go. Oh yes. Yeah, the Discord server is linked in the description of any upload, any recent upload that is. It's annoying because there's always like some new link for the Discord server. Like you can change the link so it works infinitely. So I just have the same link on, well, the same link on most of the stuff. But it doesn't keep the link. It keeps generating new ones. So that can be a bit annoying. But it doesn't really matter. Actually, I should be placing them this way. Oh no, I'm going to miss them because of the button presses. I'm just going to do it this way and hopefully nothing attacks me from behind. I should really watch my back though because we're in a basalt biome right now. I don't know. Well, I'm not seeing any comments about Pinterest, so some things YouTube just like randomly blocks. It happens to me sometimes. Like you just gotta figure out what word is being censored out. I've seen you talk about you not seeing Pinterest comments. So obviously it's not Pinterest that's being censored. So maybe it's something else. Or you just like type a general idea and try to add some more context around it later in different messages. It's really weird. I don't personally have any chat filters set up. I don't know how to do that, which maybe I should do. But that probably requires some level of effort. But yeah, YouTube just kind of randomly restricts some comments you send, even if there's not really a reason. Oh no, map and cubes. Why not? I don't know how to do it, and I don't think it's really necessary because I can manage everything myself at this point. Get ready for a comment. All right. Hopefully we actually get one. Enderman. Whoa. Okay, what if I just like actually fight these guys instead of trying to run through them? These guys can jump far, at least high. Are you gonna jump? There we go. And yes, I'm a PvP god. Oh, dang it, I got hit. Maybe I'm not a PvP god. Oh, I missed a button there. No. Oh, no, it didn't work. Dang it. Maybe you could try going on the Discord server and typing it out. I'm not sure it's why it's not sending. But if you do that, maybe I can go see what it is. And maybe if you do that spin, could copy and paste it. Well, I probably wouldn't be able to see it if it's getting blocked. But yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. If it's... Can you tell me, like, the general idea of the comment? Like, what you're trying to ask? 'Cause I have no clue why it would be restricting something about Pinterest. Discord is sketchy. I don't think Discord is sketchy. Really, almost everyone uses it. It's one of the most it's one of the most popular platforms. I don't think you need to worry about getting a virus or anything. I don't think there's... I'll put it this way. I don't think there's anything that you need to be worried about with Discord that you don't need to be worried about with any site that you use, like YouTube or whatever. I'm your favorite streamer. Thank you. No, come on. There we go. Well, hopefully I'm your favorite streamer because I play so many buttons, because it seems like that's what I'm going to be doing for several more minutes. Yes, we love placing buttons here, don't we? One thing is, this isn't even going to entirely solve the mob issue because mobs are just going to spawn on the other ice blocks. But we'll get there eventually. And I have that fortune shovel, so I can use the snow golem strategy to get a ton of snow. Your Wi-Fi is so glitchy. No. Yeah. We used to have issues like that too. Like last year, like they'd be trying to do repairs on something with the Wi-Fi all the time, so it'd just drop out. And it especially sucks because my mom works from home, so she wouldn't be able to do anything about it because our Wi-Fi would cut out, and she wouldn't be able to do anything on the databases and whatnot. Database, whatever you call it. Chat, do we say data or data? Because me, I kind of swap between the two, normally depending on the context. I know some people get really passionate about this stuff. Really, the only thing that I'm passionate about is, like, it's tomato. Some people say tomato. And it's aluminum. Oh, that's really more of a, like, an accent thing. It makes the stream go back a few seconds. You just did it again, huh? Oh, the Wi-Fi. Dang it. Yeah, that really sucks. I've never had that happen before. There must be something really wrong with it. Yeah, I think I do need all of these. Okay. Chat, what are the odds that I get there and I'm 3 buttons short? I would rage so hard. I probably wouldn't. It'd just be more things I can clip. I don't think anyone even comes for watches the streams for the clips, but whatever. Average view duration is 420. You know, actually, so a while ago I installed Stream Elements for a similar reason to Streamlabs to try to get the cross-platform streaming. And for some reason, Stream Elements automatically makes you a donation page thing. And I noticed that that one of the default things that it sets for a donation amount is $4.20, which is pretty funny. That's one of the reasons you're late. Yeah, no worries. I don't really care if you're late. It's just nice to have you here, you know? Okay, maybe I did not need to make 6 more stacks of buttons or however many it was. Hopefully I can use them somewhere else so they're not just laying around. Alright, there we go. Not too sure what I'm gonna do with all these buttons now. Guess what? Alright, I'm guessing what? Wait, can I not? There we go. Alright, so this should at least reduce maybe the mob spawns. Although if I understand the way mob spawning works, they'll probably just spawn on the ice instead. Wait, am I not going really fast? No, I think I am. Crap. How did I spin off the track? That's embarrassing. I think it might be just be an illusion. I don't think I'm going any slower. Because if the buttons made me go slower, it'd probably be like I'm barely moving at all. That's probably how it'd work. Oh, I don't know what to do for this last chunk right here. What do I do for that? I haven't heard any music in a minute. What's going on there? Hopefully not anything too catastrophic. Alright, come on. There we go. Yes. Okay. Where on earth do I put all these buttons? I don't like getting rid of stuff. I just don't really do that. So I end up just chestfuls of items that I'm never going to use again. There we go. Alright, they're all in my inventory. And I'm also going to put these halo logs in. Okay. So this I put in the chest that I leave. Okay. Okay, I think now I'll head over to the trading hall, try to get a bit more XP on my pickaxe. Yeah, I still haven't seen any of your messages since the guess what. Hopefully your internet can get I don't know, can fix itself soon. So I feel bad. I feel like you're probably sending messages and I'm just not seeing them. I don't like it. I don't want people to think I'm ignoring me. I have too much social anxiety for that. I don't think that's not necessarily the right way to use it. Whatever. Okay, we got. Okay, I should be able to get 5 stacks of blue ice out of that. Perfect. No, there we go. Not sure how many logs I have in the chests right now. Hopefully I have some spare. Oh, okay, we got that, so I should easily be able to get 3 stacks. I'll have stuff left over since this one group. Yeah, soon enough I'll have to repair my axe as well for all this chopping that I'm doing. I'll need to do like one trade of it though, every once in a while. Come on, there we go. But what kind of tunnel design do I do for the portal going to that cool area that I found? I'm really not sure. Okay, stacking 13. Okay, the 34th stream you did another day, the best video you added to one of your favorite playlists. What's not? If it's not, there is some errors. Thank you very much. If you mind filling out the survey, then you can see. Then it'll ask you a few questions like, what particular did you like about the stream? I'm messing with you. I'm glad you enjoy them so much, and like, part of the reason why I do this, other than like I don't really have anything else to do, is I guess like trying to have people have some fun on here, you know. I'd say this all the time, and I know it sounds cheesy and cliche, but I know sometimes when I get home, it's just really nice to be able to just watch one of my favorite streamers to unwind when they're doing whatever. And sometimes it helps me, so hopefully I can have that same effect on other people. It's starting to sound like maybe I'm having that effect, so that's really nice. All right. Yep, I got well over 2 stacks or 3 stacks of logs. Better than the Minecraft secret base by It's Funny. Thank you. Not too sure who that is, but I know you keep mentioning him, so you must really like him. You know, recently I was on, I was looking for shows on Hulu to watch with my mom, because sometimes later, like in the evening, we'll watch a show together, just kind of chill out, you know. And I saw some Minecraft thing as a show, like these, I assume some YouTuber. And I've actually noticed recently a lot more YouTubers like having their own slot on TV, and it's pretty strange to me. Like, I know Mr. Beast has somewhere, I think it's just playing some of his videos 24/7. You're 20 seconds back. No. I do that sometimes too. And sometimes if your internet is being weird, it'll just like lag behind you and don't notice. I did not need to place that down. I just need this so I can grab ender chest. There we go. Actually, it's not really needed right now. I could see if this guy has power 5 though. When are we gonna get power 5? Now? In a few years? Who knows? Okay, these guys have restocked their trades already. So now I go see how many buttons we got. We finished all the buttons and the button placing. It's pretty sweet. See, cherry logs are a pain to chop, so I don't know if I want to use those. I might as well. I have all these things here, so I'm not going to use them. And eventually maybe I'll make some sort of farm anyways. Who knows? Just enough there. Alright, you. Give me XP. Yes. Awesome. Alright. There should be stream captions for blind people. I think I see one fatal flaw with that plan. You know, they should have text messaging in Braille for blind people. Yeah, actually, I didn't notice, well, a few months ago, actually, it was that I noticed that YouTube has captions for my videos. I don't know if that's, like, a new thing, like, if they have captions on pretty much everyone's stuff now, but at least I remember for some time you had to have a notable following on YouTube, like, not like thousands of subscribers, but, like, not a very small amount of subscribers to get captions. So that was pretty neat when I saw that I was getting captions on mine. But I don't know if they've just improved that or something like that. Could be the case. There we go. There we go. He goes shad poop. Bit confused. Squirrely? I don't think I've talked recently. I don't know what you're talking about. Why would I be talking on my stream? That's weird. Okay, we got those. Gonna take all these. No, can you not do that? Thank you. I'm just gonna drag this around here so we can fill all this stuff with back dice. How many blue ice blocks can I make with this? And how many blue ice blocks do we already have? This gets you almost nowhere. That's fun. Okay. And now we head back. Squirrely can't type so makes sense. So collection. Yeah. I've had my experiences with internet not working. Sometimes they'll send 2 messages at once, and And then someone will be like, why are you spamming? I'm like, no, my internet just sucks. I'm sorry. Okay. So now I think we head back and we try to put some packed ice on this side as well. I think that'd be a good move. All I gotta do is go in a somewhat straight line, and I'm messing that up. You turned off your Wi-Fi. Okay, so you're using data now. Nice. We have infinite data because I don't know. Apparently, it's just not very expensive when you only have 2 people in the house, which is nice. You didn't throw that poop for nothing? What are you talking about? I'm not a monkey. Remember there's something else. Maybe where's the gorillas? I know there's some zoo animals that are notorious for throwing poop at walls. I know there's people that are also notorious for that, but we don't talk about those people. All right, hopefully we can finish this iceberg today, and we should be able to, right? Oh, and I left myself a gift. How kind. Oh, that's just the piece of ice that I accidentally broke. Oh, it's becoming night, I think. Yeah, it's becoming night. Dang it. Wrong thing. There we go. Please make the 90-degree setup, huh? What is this 90-degree setup that I'm hearing about? Is this some mythical technology that just came out that I can't afford? I mean, like, I couldn't ever be behind that. I wouldn't not have a stream deck ever. Oh, no. Spin lying about the poop. Spin doesn't lie. What? I did not throw any fecal matter anywhere. What are we talking about now? This is lies and slander. I am very disappointed in you guys. No. Oh, no, this is a kind of big chunk of that, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. Oh, right, I'm supposed to turn down the block sound so it's not miserable to listen to. We already know that. Fair enough. But teasing is a habit. I know. I'm just messing with you guys. I know you guys. You're just messing with me. It's fun. We're messing with each other. That's what makes these streams so fun. That's what makes the Squirrely YouTube channel amazing. We all just have a good laugh. Alright, now I go through the center, and then it doesn't feel like it's taking ages to mine a single layer. And come on. Oh wait, I still have that much to go. No! All of a sudden it feels like it's taking forever. If you don't look at how much more you have to do, then it doesn't take it doesn't feel like it's taking as long. Except for when you realize that it's been like 5 minutes since you've been mining a single layer. I don't think it's ever been that long. And I mean, I'm gonna be mining a ton of ice anyways. It just makes it feel quicker if you can see progress happening, you know. It's like that with a lot of things in life. Oh wow, I have a lot of packed ice in my inventory. Let's put in the shulkers. Collect the stray ice on the ground. Always fun having to do that. I can just do that and that. There we go. So 2 shulker boxes should be adequate for that other layer of the other side of the tunnel, of the highway. And then we have 3 more to go, and one of them is just as long as the one that we spent 3 days making, 3 streams making. We love this, don't we? Maybe I should get some snow so I can make a... Well, I'm gonna make a snow golem at some point. I don't know. The question is just when I'm gonna make it. Because, I mean, I'm gonna need... I'm probably gonna need about 3 shulkers. Maybe more. Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna need like 8 shulk... No, not 8. Maybe 6 shulkers worth of stone blocks. What's your Minecraft background edition name? It's the same everywhere. But if you're thinking about friending me, I'm not gonna do that because it's kinda... Again, I keep saying this, but I can't really say why because then it'll be just counterproductive. You guys might understand why. Just no, I'm not gonna friend people on Xbox. I will talk to you guys on Discord though. It's not that I'm trying to avoid you guys. I'm just trying to protect myself. But I have the same username pretty much everywhere. Come on. So I'm not gonna play with viewers on this. I mean, and I'm on Java Edition right now, so it wouldn't even be able to do that if I wanted to. I still gotta look into the cross. I gotta find a server that I can rent that'll have crossplay enabled for viewers, because I know my viewers are on all sorts of different platforms, but I'm still. It'll probably be kind of expensive, and then also it might not be the best experience because a lot of my viewers are from very different parts of the world, so it could be extremely laggy as well. There's a lot of logistics that go on. I mean, the main issue is money, and I know about Essentials, so you don't need to mention it. It's just, you know, I'll even look up right now. How does Essentials work? Once I place this ice, we're gonna see. Does Essentials run on your PC? Yeah. The Essentials mod runs directly on your PC, so that it'd be like my PC is hosting Minecraft, the stream, and a server all at the same time, which it cannot do. Like, I can't have my editing software, Minecraft and OBS open at the same time without using up all my RAM, so that's just not going to work for me. So I'll need to rent a server, and then, like I just said, that involves, of course, money, so... Yeah. And I don't have a way to make money off of YouTube currently. I mean, I guess I could sell merchandise, but that also require a decent amount of money to get, and I don't think really anyone would actually buy that. Not enough to order vast sums of it. I think though, once I do decide to make some merch, I have a friend that's pretty good at drawing, so I might pay her to draw something. So that'd be pretty neat. Because I don't want to. I know if I design something, it's gonna be horrible. Alright, and it's this shulker box. Okay, we are at not even 9 stacks into that shulker box. That's great, isn't it? Okay. How far does this iceberg go? Please don't tell me it doesn't go there. Okay, it doesn't. Goodness. I can't install an auto clicker. No auto clicker. No auto clicker. Come on. Push through, Squirrely. You got this. I might need to break up the highway constructing streams, because this is doing numbers to my arm. Just holding down the same button for several hours. So, I mean, I'm holding down left click for many minutes at a time. and have to move. I don't know. I feel like, I mean, I've done it before and it doesn't really have much of an impact, but all of a sudden now it does. Probably because I'm doing it so often for so long. But I'm not going to use an auto clicker. Not going to do that. That's cheating in my rulebook. I mean, some people might use it. I wouldn't judge people really for using an auto clicker. Well, I mean, it depends on the thing, but I think for the most part, I wouldn't. Like, if you're AFKing, I think it makes perfect sense to use an auto clicker. So you don't have to be at the computer. You know, that's just like general self-care. I think it's perfectly reasonable to use an auto clicker while AFKing instead of sitting at your computer holding it down. That makes sense. Come on. And pick it up. Come on. Clean up. Everybody clean up. You know, somehow I've actually forgotten a lot of the lyrics to that song, that masterpiece. How do you make fan art? And you can really do it anyway. And I think I even have like a community page, so you might be able to do, like, if you don't want to post it to Discord, you might be able to post it on the community page as well. I don't really care how you do it, as long as you want to. And you could draw it and take a picture. Doesn't really matter. I mean, that's part of what's nice about art. I mean, you can do it really anyway. There's not very many limits really at all to art. And well, I mean, I guess fan art wouldn't be. Yeah, it could definitely be self-expression in a way. But art is really just self-expression. That's the base value of it, the core value of art. Come on. There we go. How much do I have? Not a whole lot in my inventory, but whatever. I gotta sleep soon anyways, because it's, yeah, almost time to sleep. So I'm gonna go do that. Nope, don't run away. Thank you. Okay, we got a bit of ice down there as well. Gotta grab that. You know, it's one piece. Maybe I just missed some that I saw earlier. Alright, we are almost to 2 full shulker boxes of the packed ice. And once I place all of that down, I'll be pretty much done. Well, not done, but I don't need to worry about how effective the ice boat thing is. I'll be zooming along in it. And then I can just turn the spare ice into blue ice for the other paths. I can't remember exactly how many areas there are that I need to link up. Of course, technically we already have my main village area linked up. It's confusing to make fan art because they've never made it. And really just do your best. Do it however you can. However good you can. Nobody's gonna judge. I'm certainly not gonna judge. I don't expect masterpieces. It's just, it's really just coincidence I've gotten some pretty good stuff. But I mean, if you're worried about it not looking good, you don't need to do that. You don't need to worry. Not an issue. Alright, we're just gonna head over with, dang it, what do we have? Can I grab that? Did I grab it? Yes, I did. Oh, and I also grabbed a random piece of packed ice that was laying around. Oh no, okay, so I actually have to get up now. Okay, that wasn't too bad. 22 more. Yes, it was the right one, okay. That is a massive iceberg. And I've used pretty much a full pickaxe of durability on that so far. And it's maybe halfway done. Probably less, because of course it gets wider as you go down. But anyways, let's get all this as much as I can in here. Actually, I'll do that real quick, and then I can place like 12. How would you make it if you drew on paper? I'm not too sure. I mean, I've never made fan art, of course, for myself. Are you asking like what you would draw or? Because I mean, you can really draw anything. Cause really with art stuff, what matters is just getting started. Getting started can be the hardest thing. Like I was into trying to make music for some time, and I just didn't really get. I always had a hard time getting started. And if you get started, then you can't ever get anywhere. Everyone starts out, and it looks bad at some point. I mean, the world's best artists once were drawing just random scribbles on a paper, but then they just kept working at it. They didn't give up, and then they made some masterpieces. Get it from the fan art master that's on here right now. You can all be masters of the craft. Yeah. Don't compare yourself to him. Don't compare yourself to anyone. It's your art, and that's what matters. You can't compare what you're doing to other people, because they aren't you. Only you can be you. Only you can express your feelings. No one else can. Maybe it's not that deep if it's just fan art, but I mean, who knows? I mean, someone's making fan art and probably have like probably really enjoy whoever they're making fan art for. Like speaking on a relative, well, not relative, general basis, not specifically about me. Okay, we just got one more stack of this, and then I just gotta go back and grab a ton of stacks more. And where are we at? We are at 700. Okay, so we still have a while more to place, but then we'll have 2 sides of this done. Gotta summon the Spin. Spin might be asleep at this point, I feel like. I mean, it's probably pretty late for him. Part of the reason why I stream relatively early in terms of like my time zone is because I have a lot of viewers overseas. So I used to stream like 2 hours later than I do. But people just like they'd have to go to sleep and like I mean, of course part of the reason for like because of that. Well, part of the reason branching from that was like I don't have anyone watching, but also I know some of them did like watching the streams and didn't like missing them. So it's also a nice way to start the morning as well. And now like when I finish streaming, I actually have stuff like going on in my day after. I can do stuff later. Okay, how much? Where are we at now? 589. Okay. Do I have enough? No, I don't think I can quite get to the bend with this ice that's in my inventory currently. Nope. Okay. There we go. I'm just holding my mouse like I'm whatever thing that's not even on my desk right now. Hopefully this is more comfortable. Okay. And now I need to be a bit more careful because there could be magma cubes. So I'm just going to do this and hopefully this works. Am I drifting? Yeah, I am drifting a bit. I try to line it up as central as possible. Nope. There we go. Google the fan art thing. Okay. Go ahead. Where are we at? 3 more stacks. Where are we at here? 400 something. Okay. We got this. We're getting there, boys. Or girls. I don't know. Apparently I have a very small female audience now. For the longest time I didn't. Although maybe I did and they just stopped watching it when they realized I'm an idiot. Although it really would go for anyone. Alright, so we are at 300 something now. Oh, but I guess I picked up the stack during that. Okay. I keep middle clicking without thinking about it and I'm like, whoa. This one stack got me 200 blocks. That does not seem right. Oh, there's the bend right there. So we're getting somewhat close. And then it'll be pretty much a fully functional highway. I am going to need to place more ice at the bottom, though, probably. I need to figure out what types of slabs I'm going to use. Because, of course, there aren't ice slabs. Alright, once I place 2 stacks of this, I can go back and then empty out that shulker box. Nope. There we go. Nope. There we go. This is pretty chill. I mean, other than my wrist crying out in pain. It's pretty cool. Pretty chill. We got some nice music going on in the background. I'm not sure how loud the music is on the stream. I don't know how loud people like the music on the stream. Like, should it be background music or a bit more central? I don't know. Do people watch the streams for me? All sorts of questions that I don't know the answer to. I think the good place is just do whatever feels best. You're back. Welcome back. Hopefully you got your answers from the almighty Google. We finally got to the bend, so we're just making our way back to the main portal. Well, we're on the last stretch before we do it. Although last stretch is kind of generous in this case because we're still about 700, 800 blocks out. Too hard? Ah, dang. Alright. Not an issue. Alright. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be checking my coordinates that much because then I feel like I'm not going anywhere. Let's talk about a topic or two, and then I check it again after that. Oh, yes. Have I mentioned I'm going to be releasing a video on Sunday? I think I had like 5 times the stream. Yeah. Hopefully it's a good one. It's a different format from what I've done before, so it might not be the greatest. I'm not sure exactly how most people do it or if I'm doing it quote-unquote the right way. But it should be neat. How many more stacks do we have? We got 3 more stacks. And I'm still at 500 something. Okay, this isn't... Maybe the strategy... Maybe I just don't check my coordinates until... Well, if it's in render distance, that would make sense. Maybe I don't check my coordinates at all. How about that? I think that's a good call. Come on. Go. We're moving so fast. Yay. It's only taken 5 years. I'm always paranoid that the ghast has spawned here, because... Well, the ghast could spawn on the nether roof. I'm pretty lucky that none of them have yet. And now that I say that, there's probably going to be 5 ghasts when I turn around. Alright, not yet. But they are coming, I know it. Or Hoglin, no. Rip Spin, he's not been chatting forever. Yeah. He might have gone to sleep. Who knows? Some of the dudes just pop in, pop out at random. It's fine. Whatever floats their boat. Come on, where are we in relation to the Hoglin? Oh, I see the portal! Yes, we're getting there! Let's go! Push! Please, no attack. Oh, I think they yes attack. And I yes attack them. Wow. You can really knock me back, can't you? Haha. You have become not existent anymore. Well, I guess they exist in the form of pork chop in my inventory. And now in my stomach. Dang it. I keep going off to the side without realizing it. At least I haven't done it for extended periods of time. That would really suck. So I realized, well, I was designing that nether hut. Of course, I made that community post. Some of you might have seen it. And it involves that cool glass fog effect. Fan art on paper and find out how to make fan art. Alright, yeah. Whatever you want to do. That'd be great. That probably sounded really condescending when I said it. But I've been working on the Nether hub, kind of. I was using that glass fog effect. But the thing is, of course, we have bedrock here. If I want to do the glass fog effect, I would need to raise this several blocks. And I really don't feel like doing that, surprisingly. I don't want to mine this entire highway down and then replace it. So I think... Oh, wow, we have a lot of ice left over. Okay. Do I start placing that top layer now? What's the move? Maybe. You know, I could go back this way, and I could get some ice from the nearby biomes. Anyways, so I think what I'm going to do, instead of moving the entire highway up, now that I've also put down both of these sides, is I'm just going to try to find a machine that can break a lot of bedrock. I can go right through them. Yes. Okay. That's great. So yeah. And the flaw with my Nether hub is it doesn't really cater to having multiple portals in the same direction. But yeah. We'll figure out that issue when we get there. That really isn't an issue that we should be tackling when we get there. That should be one that I figure out before I make the Nether hub. Although it's not really a very large one. I don't want to do anything too crazy, partly because I don't know how to design something really crazy. Alright. Let's fly over here, get some snow. Probably didn't need to fly, but whatever. Okay, we'll get it. Now, he can't go in the Nether. I know that. I'm just going to get a few snowballs. Why not? Okay, maybe not a full stack, but... Okay, let's see. Can we find pumpkins right there? Awesome. Okay. So I'll put this shovel back so I don't accidentally fortune mine a ton of grass or something. Let me get your notebook and shark thing out of your pencil case that looks like a pen. Awesome. Yes. Cool, elytra flying activated. I could just make the thing here. Maybe I get like stone or something. BRB, alright. I like where this is heading. So if I head into the swamp, if I mine down, I'll get to stone. On Bedrock Edition in the swamps, they spawn those mushroom things, and I feel like they should do that in Java too. It's pretty neat. That means that on Bedrock Edition, there's actually 3 biomes that those things spawn in, because, you know, you got the mushroom fields, of course, you got the dark oak forest, and you got the swamp. Oh, I'm one short. That's not a problem. There we go. Okay. Now we head over there. Oh, I need some oak as well, so I can make a little roof over him so he doesn't die in the rain. There we go. Do I want to chop this one down? I don't think I do. That's a pretty cool thing. Although it's not unusual for logs or for vines to have weird generation, as in them floating or something like that. You know, on the almighty Bedrock Edition, you don't need to carve pumpkins to make golems, and that makes it so much better than Java. Can I get here? Yes, I can. And I can get almost all the way here. And then it's still making me fly in the water. I hate that glitch. I don't know why it keeps happening. It's really annoying, though. Okay. 2, 3, 9. There we go. And we'll craft that into a packed ice block. That's why I'll probably never make one of those ice farms, because you need to craft all of that stuff into packed ice. So you need 9 times. You need to mine 9 times the amount of stuff that you would normally mine if you were in like a iceberg biome or something like that. You back and you got your favorite notebook? Sweet. Time to get to work. Alright, so we're gonna... Make some fences. Is that enough? Oh yeah, that's more than enough actually. One crafting thing, more than enough actually. So we do, nope. We do that. And then, let's see. We gotta carve the pumpkins first. That's not how you carve a pumpkin. I'm an idiot. Where are my shears? I don't have shears. That's weird. Huh. I guess I never crafted more. Well, there we go. Squirrely finally gets his shears back. Okay, I have to have some miscellaneous shulker boxes in here. Oh, I have a ton of empty ones, right. Forgot about that. Hold on. No, I don't put those in there. Oh, this is not really a miscellaneous box. Never mind. There. I only need one right now. I can do all that, and we get that shovel. Okay. And apparently that doesn't work. So we just do that. And now he won't die in the rain. Awesome. Wrong tool. Come on. I know better than that. Well, apparently not, but. Okay, so nope, wrong thing. Don't do it in there. Can I fit all of that packed ice into here? I don't believe so. 1, 2. That's 4. That's way more than 4. Well, I could just craft some of this into blue ice, and that'll do. There we go. There we go. There we go. Wait a minute. Can you show your avatar? Okay. You know, actually, I might be able to find... I have an idea. So let's confirm. Yes, this thing is paused. If I go here... Okay, wrong thing. Do I have... Yes. Now what if... Okay, so we open a new thing. I'm just gonna post my channel logo as a community thing, and then you can download it. Yes. Not schedule stream. I am stupid. Post. Go image, browse, downloads. And just, of course, I spelled channel wrong. Yep, channel logo. Post. There we go. Okay. So now you just gotta go. There we go. And we go here. And then we should be good. Actually, I think I need to craft a bit more. There we go. We can switch. Keyboard, keypad, can you work? Is my thing working? Hold on, I gotta reload YouTube, make sure it's actually working correctly. Is that there? Okay, yeah. We're working. Oh, and it actually has all the things. I should probably change my goal. So we're going to go to OBS. And you get to see this beautiful thing because I don't have the other stuff set up here. Finish. Ice. No. Finish. How about tunnel 1? How about highway 1? Highway would be better. Highway 1. There we go. That should be updated. Then we go back here and here. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. But hopefully that should be better. So now people won't be dropping in and asking how many more pale oak buttons I need. I don't need any more. Come on, dang it. Stop flying away. There we go, okay. And now I can get multiple shulkers of snow. Is this what you guys subscribed for? Kinda hope not. You know, the reason why I couldn't see the text on my screen is because it's in the top of the screen. And I don't have that cut off. I'm stupid. How many snowballs does that get us? Decent amount. Okay. And luckily these snowballs convert to snow blocks way quicker than ice converts to packed ice. Or packed ice converts to blue ice, I mean. Ah, yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. They can be a bit more messy, though. So we're just going to sit here for a while. Every once in a while we try to pick them up and craft them. Okay, well, I want to create all the spaces in the shulker boxes first. There we go. And that... Okay, I got to grab this first. There we go. Now I can just sit here for a while. Wish you would move to the side so I can get, so I can have double the efficiency. But whatever. We'll take what we can get. I see your avatar on the soonest the copper stairs one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have that in the corner of all my videos. I don't really know why. I asked a while, I was just like, oh, I can do this. And people think that I'm a cool YouTuber. But I don't think people think that. Come on. Well, at least not because I have my channel logo in the corner. That'd be a weird reason to think that I'm a cool YouTuber. Oh, from the thumbnail. Can, huh? Strange. I don't think my skin is in that either. I'm pretty sure that's just my inventory. Or chest or something with ultra hardcore on it. There. So this is probably going to take longer than would be ideal to get the shulkers, but not longer than all the ice mining. It's just tedious having to craft all this. I could make an auto crafter, I just don't know how those work. But maybe I could learn right now. We're going to learn how to make an auto crafter with Squirrely, okay? How's that sound, guys? So what is the crafting recipe? Craft. What's the recipe for it? Hold on, is it actually even in the version that I play? Let's see. Are auto crafters in 1.21.6? Yes. Officially called crafters. Okay. Crafter recipe. Can you actually show me it then? Wait, that's the wrong one. Okay, crafting table, dispenser. Okay, yeah. That's pretty cheap. I just need to get a bow. Okay. Just gonna do that. Let's also put that right there. Okay. So we want a hopper, a crafter, and a chest. So we need 2 chests, 10 iron, and then yada yada yada. Okay. We got this. And now this highway is actually efficient. And I don't need to worry about going off the side. Yes. How great. I hold down W and get a drink of water. Apparently not. I should probably make sure my mom doesn't think I just died because I dropped a metal water bottle on the ground. Apparently I cannot open the water bottle with one hand. That kind of hurt my ears. Hopefully that didn't pick up for you guys because that was a horrible sound to hear. Alright, now while I'm going through the portal, I'll get a drink of water. Maybe I should just get one of those backpacks that has the built-in straws, and then I can just wear it while I'm streaming and then get a drink of water then. Alright, so I need to make a crafter and a hopper and another chest. There we go. Alright. And there, okay. I think I need 3 pieces of redstone and 7 pieces of cobble. Do I have any cobblestone? I have stone, so that'll be fine anyways. 7 pieces of cobble. Way more than 7 in here. Alright. Do I have redstone though? I don't know if I grab redstone on here. Barely any. I should probably get some sometime. It's a neat bow. Better than mine. Kind of concerning, isn't it? I think I can turn up blocks. And the snow mining sound actually isn't too bad anyways. Okay, we got string. I got some sticks. There we go. Wait, no, it's supposed to be like... Not like that. There we go. That on the bottom. I did it first try. Or was that supposed to be a dropper? It was supposed to be a dropper. I'm glad I double checked. Well, I didn't need to make a bow, but whatever. Who cares? So we do that. I need... Where's that one log I found? One log. I need 5 pieces of iron. We'll get to this block. Kind of running low on iron. Thankfully, I found all of that. Okay, and was that it? It's like that. Yes. Okay. And I also need to figure out how to actually use the thing, how to set up the crafting. There we go, we got our 2 chests. Now we go grab some iron from here. Oh, and it's all smelted, okay. Let's make it into iron blocks real quick. There, okay. That should suffice. Oh, actually, I need that iron, right? There we go. And we can put that back. Okay, so do that. And now we should be good. We can head back and work, and then we can try to figure out how to use the crafter. I've never used a crafter. I just know... I think I put all my ender chests in one of these chests, or in my ender chest, which would be even worse. I remember when they added the crafter, everyone was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna revolutionize farms. It probably did, but I haven't used a farm in so long that would actually benefit from... I don't know if I've ever made a farm that would actually benefit from having a crafter in it. Where are all of my ender chests? Did I put them in here? No. I know I had quite a few. I had like 5 or something. Oh no, it was on my survival world. I have a ton of them. I did have a lot of ender chests here, but then I died and I lost a lot of them, and I couldn't be bothered to get those eyes of ender and whatnot. I remember because I found some. I think I found one laying around at the village. I was like, oh, I can finally craft another ender chest. Anyways, and I'll just toss those sticks here. Who cares? Now we head back, and it's time to make the crafter in like a few minutes, probably, because this takes, you know, it's actually not. It's not a terribly long journey, I don't think. Like, I mean, we're already to this side of it. All right, and we're. Crap! I was supposed to make another crafter, not another crafter. Another. I need to make another hopper and chest so I can input stuff into the crafter in the first place. I know what I'm doing. Trust me, guys. Alright. And now we can start work on the hopper, on the crafter. I know how to speak English. You can trust me with that. Okay, so this should be where logs are. And then we grab this guy. Do that and that. There we go. Don't need you anymore. So we make a few more chests. One for a hopper. There we go. Don't need this anymore. So we can put that one back. I don't really know what to do with that ice, so we're just gonna do that. Now, do that. Okay. Then we put the. Okay, it's that. Put the crafter here. What? Why is it doing that? Okay, there we go. And I can actually do it. Place it like this, so it doesn't have to be really high. Now. Huh? So if I do that, does it... Okay, do I have to do it like this? What? Okay, so do I click all the ones that I don't want it to be in? Is that what we do? We're figuring this out as we go, guys. I'm not gonna... Okay, we right click. Does that make any difference? No. I'm not gonna look it up. It's gonna be a learning experience for all of us. Okay, so I've tried clicking on these. It just puts one here, one here, one here. No, it doesn't. It puts... If I click on these, it puts one here, and it just goes right into the chest. If I click on all of these, then it puts one here and puts it right into the chest. That's why you're chatting. You're on the front. All right, no problem. Don't feel pressured to do it. So. Do I need to craft? I don't think that's what I do. Okay, yeah, that's definitely not what I do. Do I need more? Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able to figure this out on my own. I'm sorry. We're gonna look it up, okay? Learning experience for all of us, but with Google this time. How to use a crafter. 3 Feed the items. Power the block with the redstone signal to eject the item. Oh, wait. So maybe... So I'm assuming since that has a dropper right there, will it dispense the item right into that if we use the redstone signal? In which case I shouldn't have thrown all those torches on the ground. I'll just grab Potsu. This chest. Or shulker, I mean. I'm sorry. So I'm just gonna... Actually, I can't place the torch on the ice block, because it's just gonna melt. So we'll do this. So now, if I do that, I don't think it's working. I'm not an expert, but that does not look like a functional craft. Okay, so... Okay, let's do that. Do I have to put a hopper in it now? And maybe since it has a redstone signal, it won't immediately do all that? Like, it won't immediately filter out the items? It looks to me like it's immediately putting the items into there. Okay, did I close that thing? No, I didn't. Okay. Sweet. Hopper inside, power the block. To trigger the craft. Every time the block receives the pulse signal, it crafts and spits out one set of items. Place a hopper in front of the output face to catch the finished items. Okay. So, do we put a hopper here? I'm gonna sleep real quick so I don't get this whole thing blown up by a creeper or something like that. Okay. It's not doing it now, so now will it give me one set? So do I just need to make an observer clock? Is that what I gotta do? Hopefully not. But it seems like that's what I have to do. Hold on, we're gonna do a little something here. Redstone testing. Creative. We're gonna make it... no. Come on. Super flat. Presets. Redstone ready. Done. And then we'll go here. Mobs on. I guess on. Okay, spawning. Spawn phantoms off. Spawn mobs. All that stuff off. World updates. Update weather off. Where is it? Off. There we go. Okay. Now we should be ready. So we get hopper. Do we need redstone dust? Probably not. At least I don't know. I'm not aware of us needing it right now. Observer. And then maybe a comparator. Then we need the crafter itself. And we'll get snowballs. How about that? Okay. Oops. Okay, so we'll do this. What? There we go. Oh, actually, I think it said in front of the face. So we'll put it here. Goodness, this is annoying. Alright, we do that. And then we'll also do this. Okay, so if I click all these, Put them in. It's gonna do that. We have 1, 2, something, something, something. Crap. Right, okay, so I need more snowballs. I don't know how to do this quickly, so we're gonna do it like this. Okay, so that of course will work. Okay, so now I don't know what's going on there. Redstone lamp. If we have, don't know what's going on there. What? Hold on. So if there's any amount of clicks there, then it's gonna do something. Well, hold on. So then, if that already does something, I'll just get a piece of redstone here. And I accidentally cleared everything from my inventory. I'm a professional. Trust. Observer. Redstone. There we go. Oh, and redstone lamp I need. Oh. 5, 4. So now if we do... Done with the fan art. Amazing. So if it has... We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we take all those out, it's to 1. So this is at 0. Hold on. I could definitely do this in a better way, but hold on. This is what we're doing right now. So it's a 0 here. If I put 2 there, there's a 0 here, okay, and then 3, 4 gets us to here. But if I do that, it doesn't do anything. Okay, so we need... Hold on. So 1 at the corner. And it's still 1 at the corner. So 9. Redstone signal of 9. How do I filter that out? Oh, guys, apparently I'm not YouTube isn't receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I think that's some BS. How do you show it to me? I think maybe on the if you go to like the community tab, I think there is. Actually, we're gonna do a lot of learn together. How about that, guys? So we're gonna go to my YouTube channel. But that's only posts. Community. I think if you go to the community tab on the channel page, then you might be able to post it there. Maybe like take a picture, upload the file. So if you take a